Hello everyone and welcome to Crash Bandicoot 3. I'm DJ Cinnamon and of course this is Crash Bandicoot 3. In the last episode we took on Entropy and finished up the first level of this world, and now we're going to be moving on to the second level. So here we go. This one is quite interesting. I will say that much. It is quite interesting. There's very few levels like this in the entire game. We play as Coco. And what we have to do is go around and shoot down Neocortex's blimp. So it's set sort of like a World War I time. So we have all these biplanes and blimps sort of hanging around and whatnot. The blimps are not very bad to take down. It's actually pretty quick. Where the difficulty of this comes is these guys. So you can see as this guy's hitting me, for those few seconds that he hit me, he took down like 30% of my health. Which is pretty drastic. Fortunately though, we can get our health recovered. All we have to do is find a medical solution, like this one right here. All we do is pop it, and we're back to 100% health. Hope you don't get two guys on you like that, because once you do, it can be quite devastating to your health. This is also another reason why I'm not very fond of getting all the boxes in the game and getting all the gems. Mainly because of a level like this, where my health is rather limited, and going on my way to get the boxes and trying to avoid those guys can be quite difficult. And I remember, like, it was these types of levels that took me a long time to get boxes when I did it. So, unfortunately, I'm not back at full health yet. And I only have one more blimp left. And once I get that blimp, the level's actually done. But the blimp's all the way over there. So hopefully... Oh, no! And when we die, we're back to square one. That's right. You die, you don't get to start with 6 blimps or 5 blimps or whatever you lost at. You get to go back to square one and start all over again. So I find the best technique for taking down blimps in this is just to take down a blimp and then try to take down some guys. So do it sort of in a not so much pattern, but you find a blimp, take it down, take down a guy. Find a blimp, take down a guy. Of course, in between the blimps, you might have to take down a guy while you're getting to it, but if you keep it that way, you shouldn't have too much problem with this level. It's just, it can be quite annoying. Quite annoying indeed. I'm actually feeling pretty good with shooting those guys down. I didn't do so good in my first run of this, but like right before he died. But this second time, like I'm doing pretty good. Like just call me the Pink Baron. Oh yeah. So once we take down all 7, we get our crystal and we're done. So you should be able to see that those kind of levels, they can either be really long or really short, depending on how tough the AI is at that point in time, I guess. Good job, Coco. Thank you for your crystal. Now we move on to another level, and it's actually another Coco level. One right after another. Not always a bad thing. We haven't had a water level like this in a while, so... And they're fun to do. No, not the end one. I haven't seen anyone yet, I don't think. Well, maybe on the first level. We might have seen someone on the first level. I miss seeing those cutscenes all the time. Like in the first world or the second world, we we got one almost every single time. Where now it's like few and far between. It's a little sad. It's like they don't want to see me anymore. Oh, that's fine. They don't want to see me. I don't want to see them. Whatever. Get out of here. I'm just gonna go jet skiing for a little while. Oh, that's just mean. Who swings an anchor? Who does that for their enjoyment? Really? That's just rude, is what that is. I have to make sure I avoid him this time. I don't want to get hit by another anchor. Oh, I was sort of hoping that was going to be a checkpoint or something. I wouldn't mind one of those right now, especially right before this guy. This guy is already giving me problems. Where's the checkpoint? Ooh, Aku. I've not seen you in a little while. Especially in a Coco level. This is different to get him in a Coco level. Avoid the shark. Uh-oh. Jet skis can't go on land. They are meant for the water and nothing else. Make our way quickly around there so not to be eaten by a shark or get hit by guys on boats. Oh man. Some of these things are coming up pretty close. I'm actually sort of impressed with myself. Second checkpoint. I made it through all that one without not even getting hit. Look at me. Look at me now. Thread the needle with those. This is going pretty good. And an extra life just sitting there in the water. Things are going well. Those sharks aren't too bad to get around. All you have to really do is just make sure you're not going right towards them when you see them. I go around the bomb. Always do a 360 when you turn around because it's just the most efficient way to turn around anywhere at any time. Oh wow, 2 checkpoints without it getting hit? I deserve some sort of medal, I think. Although, I don't know if it's skill or if it's just luck. It might just be luck. Oh god. Some of these things I'm just cutting way too close and it's scaring me. Oh man. It's way too close for comfort. But there we go, we finished up that level without too much hassle actually. It went well. So hopefully the next level is going to follow suit and it won't be too much trouble. But I'm not going to put money on it. No, I'm definitely not going to put money on it. These future levels I find are probably the hardest level. Who's here?
So, Crash Bandicoot, we
That is
meet
me.
again. Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I've made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
I like what he's got going with his hair. He's got a... I don't know what I would really call that style. Rocket chic? So that's Engine. I don't know if I've introduced him yet. Or rather, I can't remember. But yes, that's Engine. He is the boss of this world. And he's another one of my favorites in the Crash Bandicoot series. I've always found him really interesting and really cool. Right up there with Dingo Dow, but Dingo Dow holds a special place in my heart. So the future levels are probably the most timing-based levels in the entire game. There's always these lasers and a whole bunch of things that just you have to be really careful about. I always find there's a bit more nitro in these stages than most. But once again, if you just take your time and make sure you don't do anything too crazy, Crash, please. Thank you. You shouldn't have too much problems with it. I always find it safe to make sure you go right after a laser set. That way, like, you can know you're gonna dodge it, rather than thinking you might. Oh, great. For some reason, this part of the level right here is like ingrained in my memory. When I think of this game, this is another part of the game that I think of. Like a lot. Just thought that might be something. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I probably died to that guy a lot. I think I died to him a lot. And I don't know if I've ever shared this, but back in the day when I had this game, like back from my PlayStation 1, it was my first game console. I think this might actually be the very first game I ever played. But there was one day where I was playing the game and I had started up a new file on our memory card at the time. Me and my mom always just shared the same memory card because we didn't really need more than one memory card. It was just, we just played games. And we didn't have too many, so we just shared one memory card, and one day I accidentally deleted her file of Crash Bandicoot. And I spent all day trying to get back to where she was with everything she had. And it took me forever. And I had to do it without her knowing. And I just remember spending so much time trying to get back to where she was just so she would have her file back. And I think that's mainly why this game is so ingrained in my memory. Because I spent, oh god! I spent so much, oh, I don't think this is good for me. I'm gonna need to like, yeah. If you hit any of these while you're spinning in the air like that, they all blow up on you. So, you know, don't do it. But here we have the bonus level, and let's go take a look at this and see what this is like. So one thing I do like about this is that they almost tell you what powers you need to use. So right here we have the double jump in the background that we got from Dingodile. And here we have to use the double jump and we need to use the infinite spin. So we double jump and we infinitely spin. It's just, I like how they've done it. It's very nice. That didn't go how I wanted it to go. Should I give it one more try? Yeah, I'll give it one more try. I'll give it one more try. If I don't get it this time, whatever, I'll move on. But they're just so much fun to play. So I'm more than happy to give these bonus levels a couple tries. So, just quickly run through this again. Don't really need the Wampa fruits, but every little bit counts, I suppose. Might give me an extra life from the one I lost. How am I supposed to do that? Oh well. Let's move on. Yeah, I just don't like those guys. Because it's just so iffy if you jump over it or not. Oh, the news weren't even out yet. And the checkpoint, of course, was right there. He didn't even start attacking yet. You know, I was doing really well in this level until I just had to try to make that jump. What? Okay, this is... Okay, get rid of you this time. I think I made that. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Okay, I think I can do this. Oh, there we go. Finally. Too many deaths. It's just so easy to lose lives in this. Come on, let's go, let's go. Get rid of you. You caused me too many problems, you pokey brick. Pokey brick. That's what they shall be known as, the pokey brick. UFO man. I'll meet you there. Okay, Mr. Guy. Got you. Now I'm gonna wait for this. Just make sure I get it this time. Because the checkpoint's right here. There we go, finally. So just gotta make sure we crawl under those. Do a little slidey thing first. This is dangerous. There we go. I was worried I was gonna hit that nitro and it was just gonna be over for me. Would have been a very sad day. Oh wow. Oh wow. I didn't think I was gonna make that. Get out of here. There we go. Don't like this. Did not do so good. That's okay. I think it's more because I didn't have the certain gem I needed or something, but once again, it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't. Whew, am I happy to have that done. However, I think I'm gonna call that an episode. So if you like what you've seen, like and subscribe. And I've been DJ Cinnamon Bun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.